Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign that we'll be reading for. Gemini people in placements, let's get you a quick reading. What's the energy? You could feel defensive, Taurus energy here. Feeling unhappy about something in the past maybe, or a lack of clarity. Could be some kind of pain from the past. Something about a Libra situation. Queen of Cups, this feminine could have this, you could have been dealing with a feminine in the past. They could have earth sign and water sign placements. I also wanted to say Libra again, so they could have Libra placements, but yeah. There could be some question about leaving something behind or detaching from something as well. Some kind of stability coming, okay? After a period of chaos, upheaval, especially for the masculine, walking towards greater success. Or, tell me more. Something was more sexual or something like that. Someone's unstable here financially. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Something at work could have changed. There could be a need to invest in something. Oh wow, that one really went for the. What's good for the gander is good for the goose, or what's good for the goose, I don't know. What's that saying? Yeah, there could be something about pursuing something emotionally, investing in something emotionally, expressing yourself. Tell me more. Long-term security, stability. Why is the devil here, though? Someone's operating out of fear, scared, so they offer very little. Okay. I guess that makes sense. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, though, as well, or somebody wants to take control of a situation by implementing some kind of new seed or something like that. Okay. Someone's overburdened by like a third-party situation, or somebody who parties too much. Anymore. Somebody who drinks too much. Somebody who hits the clubs too much, Gemini. Commitment, yeah. Somebody wants to have a commitment or propose a commitment or work on a commitment. This could just be a belief system, if not a commitment. Making a choice. Yeah, they want to move away from some kind of sadness. Move towards something else, Gemini. Oh, shit. From the past. Okay, interesting. They want to reveal something, not be so secretive or hidden. Open up, stop holding back. Okay. Let's get you some advice from the oracles from the highest teams of love and light for Geminis. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Somebody could have been quite cruel in the past. Bees and wasps could be relevant. Like somebody somebody. Let's go ahead and read this so you understand. Maybe we'll leave this face down for now until we get there. Okay. You've probably heard the phrase, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So yeah, definitely the masculine could be thinking about this in the past, which easily applies to manifestation, magic, and even healing. Your soul attracts more with positivity, love, and compassion than it does anger, frustration, or sadness. So if you found yourself in a period of unrest, jealousy, heartache, or fear, know that the path to healing yourself is through allowing sweetness to swell within your being. Rejoice in the success and good fortune of others. Celebrate the good in your life rather than focusing on what's wrong or broken. Find compassion and forgiveness for those who have brought you pain. Each act of sweetness repairs the breaks in your heart, leading you on the journey towards restoration. Your abundance is tenfold when you walk the path of sweetness. Even if you have not felt much heartache and are currently experiencing a period of good fortune, the more you lean into kindness and of the heart, the more increase you see return to you. An increase in love, wealth, health, and joy, or all of the above. There could be something about chanting your desires, orgasm, release. 12, okay. Release is a necessary part of life you must give way to from time to time. When that does not happen, your soul becomes too overwhelmed and seeks release in destructive ways. Never is it, so this could be like workaholics, which then turn to addicts on the side because they have no balance. Never is this more true than with emotions. Lower vibrations like anger, sadness, jealousy, and rage can consume you if left unchecked, if repressed, right? They come out in weird ways. You may think you're getting over what you feel by ignoring it or locking it in the back of your mind, but eventually the emotional baggage seeks another outlet and may manifest in self-destruction, illness, chaotic outbursts, or other negative expressions of release. An emotional release doesn't have to be dramatic. There are many ways you can free yourself from the storm brewing within. Giving yourself to creative expression is a healthy way to channel darker emotions, dance, cook, or lose yourself in art, body expression, or music. The medium doesn't matter if it brings you a sense of freedom. Interesting. This could be about communication, or maybe like just like hanging out with friends or something, or communicating with friends. Speaking your truth, chant. Communication isn't just about listening. It's true you must be willing to hear different sides and give others their space to be heard, but you also have to share what's within your soul. You have pulled chant because your voice has to be heard. There is strength and authority in you that's ready to take charge of the situation. Not only that, but you might find others have been looking to you for guidance, and your willingness to share your truth gives others permission to share theirs too. It's like hearing a sudden voice in a room of silence, singing the beginning of a moving song, then one by one others join until the room is full of melodic thunder. You have more influence than you probably realize, and it's time for you to step up by allowing others to see you will be silenced no more. This could be in love, creative expression, leadership, soul, happiness, joy, expressing your happiness and joy, some kind of communication maybe regarding finances or love. Anything else for Geminis? The highest teams of love and light, guardian angels, and guides. Someone could have been trying to sexually traffic someone. You trigger their unhealed parts. Interesting. Wants to baby trap you, so be careful. It says, try to fuck up your life to have it. Respectfully, no. Jealous people want to be your friend to harm you. And infinite potential, limitless growth. Beautiful. So there is nothing that's limiting you. You do create your reality, so you can create a reality where you don't allow certain people in your life like that. I heard obsessive. Anything else for Gemini? So these people could be consumed by their own kind of wishes for you or something like that, or they're trying to like obsess or force you to do something or be someone to them, right? Anything else for Gemini? I heard a slave, a maid. It's never about the struggle life. You are gay. It was in the reverse, though, or sideways, so I don't know. Maybe you are gay. Sorry. It's not a big deal if you are gay. There's something wrong with it. In fact, a lot of Gemini's, Gemini placements, like Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, they tend to be gay, right? Because it rules duplicity. It rules Mercury. If you look into more of the astrology of Mercury and Gemini, I think you would find some correlations, especially if you have Aquarius as well. LGBTQ type energy, right? So yeah, tying up loose ends. Okay, so maybe somebody was never like going to be able to like, I heard hook into you or something, or like be reciprocal or emotional the way you wanted them to be because they are gay, perhaps, and they don't even know it. Maybe they have blocks or something and they don't know why. Anything else for Geminis? They could spend too much as well, like spend too much money or party. Gemini. It says celebrate for getting through it. Somebody wanted to desensationalize your success. Don't worry about them. You are the gatekeeper, throwing open wormholes, so you choose what portals you live in, what realities you live in. Very interesting. Gifts coming / connected to Akashic records. So you could be like looking up your Akashic records or talking to your spirit team about your Akashic records, right? Asking that it shall be received if you have questions about your past lives, if you want them to guide you to information, resources, or anything to do with past lives, go ahead and do that. But let's see what's your advice from the highest teams of love and light for Gemini. Ace of Pentacles, focus on your money. You could be building something long-term as well, tying up loose ends, making new beginnings, solid beginnings, focusing on your happiness will be important as well. Anything else for Geminis? Wow, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, okay. Page of Swords, commitment. Somebody wants to talk about bringing stability maybe to a commitment, or they're changing their belief systems or structures maybe and bringing stability to their life. They could be studying or learning something. Anything else for Gemini? Or this is part of your advice, right? There could be something about love as well, like emotions. Somebody wants to have reciprocity with somebody, but they have to be strong enough to do it, and I don't know if they are. So it's like until you fix the strength, you're not going to move forward, right? Like, because you don't have the strength to, right? So, and today, don't pressure yourself. Of course, we have Moon Square Chiron. Look up, astrology, what's going on. Aubrey Stars is a great channel for that. Gemini. Burdens, yeah. It's like releasing the burdens, and then you can manifest. You can't manifest if you're holding on to shit. So there could be something that you're like overdoing or something. Somebody could be sneaky about a community that they're a part of. Like maybe this is like a cult or a mob or a mafia group or something like that, or a sexual, orgasm group or whatever. Or there could be something that you just don't know about this group. Or there could just be sneaky people in this group as well. Anything else for Gemini? Or disingenuine? So maybe these people are together, but they're not really close. It says, get away from them. They want to pull you into hell / control you. It says, not giving your energy out to those who don't respect it ever again, didn't deserve it, calling power back / not giving it away. Not letting fear control you is showing up here. And are there actions out of love? Question. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.